What up, LC heads? Looks like Heart of the Temple just got power crept like a mug, man. This girl's at 50 SC, level 50, and just for snits and giggle, just to see how far I've come along on day one, I was like, okay, I'm gonna get murdered in here, but let's just pop in here real quick and see if we can even kill anything. See if we're even close to start benchmarking this girl, because you guys, you know I want to benchmark her, and like as quick as I can, just to kind of get a feel for how she's doing. Let's take a quick look at her before we really show off the goods. So I was surprised. This is a 1508 base strength character. There's no way in hell I would have ever thought that somebody with 1500 strength would ever be able to solo this level. Like, wouldn't even have a chance. I just wouldn't think you'd be able to do enough damage. Now, granted, these things are kind of weak to light. So that's like the only advantage she has here, which is kind of funny because we just benchmarked dark damage units, and I kept running this level because it is literally one of the hardest level for dark damagers to beat, unless they can beat dark resistance, because these things have, like, the birds have 50% resistance, the ogre has 95 in Heart of the Temple, but as far as light goes, they're actually all a little bit weak to light, at least the ogre is, I believe. So that's going to give her an advantage, but this is still a 1508 strength character going into Heart of the Temple. So I was like, maybe I kill a few birds. And actually, I'll be honest with you guys, I even cheated. I threw a UR arc just to see if I can get any of the status off. Right? I was gonna try to use Giga Shaker to, you know, get rid of some of their crit. But I'll just show you guys what I did real quick. I threw her anima so they all take a little bit more damage. I threw the arc just to see if any of them would get blinded and cursed, and like we got like 2 or 3 of them, so that was cool. And then I'm gonna start spamming the S1 to keep them away. It worked much better last time, but as far as I can tell, I mean, he's about to smash us to bits right now. But besides that, oh no, they got me with a spell. Oh man, and she really sounds like she's dying there, like she's getting her arms ripped off or something when she dies at the end. But yeah, you guys can see the damage being done. The birds all died. Tell me that's not effing ridiculous. Of course, I die as soon as I start recording. But this is just crazy. This is just crazy. Yeah, this isn't on Nightmare. This is still Heart of the Temple on normal. Is super difficult. But the huge advantage that she has that I wasn't thinking of is every time she statuses somebody, she charges her kit. So all of these attacks, look at this S1, just goes on forever till all the birds are dead because I'm statusing them with every hit. So every time I throw an AoE into the crowd, it charges half of my abilities, right? Because I'm putting 3 or 4 statuses on each freaking bird, right? And the ogre. So every single time you status somebody, and if there's 10 things to status, boom, your kit is instantly charged. That is very cool. I underestimated that greatly. Really, I was kind of wondering how that would work out. Yeah, in a crowded map like this. I mean, here, we'll do that again. I don't even think I need her anima. Yeah, in a crowded map like this, you just... Matter of fact, let's see if we can finish this fool. There's going to be way less stats with this arc, but I don't care. I just want to see her put that ogre down with that beautiful S4 of hers, if we can. This is still just cool. Just being able to go in here knowing how difficult this map is for for just about anyone, really. Yeah, I might as well throw this now. At 50 SC characters, that just doesn't happen. They got the jump on us now. We don't have anything charged. I'm like, I gotta get some basic attacks in. Oh, I ran the wrong way. I ran the wrong way. All I had to do was break free there and try to throw some of those S1s. That's all it takes, right? Because, well, if you have her paid weapon, the one that increases damage cap by a little bit, all of your physical attacks have a chance to throw out her most powerful debuff. And her most powerful debuff is the little bloody shuck debuff that she has, where it's just a little blood drop. That is her most powerful debuff because it's custom to her, and it unlocks a bunch of damage for her. It gives her some lifesteal. Like, it does all sorts of stuff for her. So, you know what? I see what was going on now. I see how I was charging the kit. Apparently, like, I thought she actually has to status people in order to get the SCT up. But apparently not. Apparently, if Rimmeru's cell phone blinds somebody, you're getting SCT off of that. Because this arc just gave us SCT. I'm just figuring that out now. That is why I might as well just run. That is why I managed to get enough kit to just dump on all these fools. Because as soon as I threw that UR arc that blinds everybody, it like gave me that. It gave me the bonus for all those statuses. Can we run up here and just throw one of these? Nope. Nope. Got interrupted. That was it. If I could have thrown one S1 and status these fools. I mean, you guys see how quick it goes, right? As soon as she gets just one S1 to throw out there, they all catch a status. She gets 2 or 3 more S1s to throw, and then she could just keep dumping them and dumping them. Which is cool, because I just put the like the Empower ability on her S1. I think it's 4 SC, and your S1 does 20% more damage. It charges a little bit slower, but who cares about how you're charging it when you're charging off of statuses that you're throwing left and freaking right. In fact, I haven't even learned all the abilities from here. So let's just see that again. This is something that's working with her arc. No surprise, of course, her ability would feed off of her arc doing it. I guess it makes sense. But this is very cool. Just our kit is completely empty. You guys saw it. We'll throw this Malaymare ability. Is that how you say it? This nightmare thing. Look at that. Look how many S1s we have. We got 3 of them now. We got 3 S1s just off of that, because some of those fools got poisoned, some of them got blind. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I see like 6 ailment buffs out there. That charged up our kit. So now we have these S1s to throw, and we're just going to spam them. Those are going to give more debuffs. Look, this fool started glowing already because he knows it's a coming. Oh, man. Oh, we almost had him. If it wasn't for that miasma, though. That is very cool. That is very cool, though. That her kit, her UR arc, actually charges up her kit. I thought this was only going to be from what are they called? Like abilities that she herself has, not something from an arc. I don't know how else to say it. But apparently any way that she gives people status, which is obviously also going to be Rimmeru's phone, I believe. Let's see, did any of them catch? Yeah, that one's blind. That one's blind, and I guess we have a tiny little pip of the S1. I don't know. Let's see how many statuses we can do with this. Because it seems like this one really charges the damn kit up. Like this time we only got one. We're going to have to status people with that S1 and run. Oh man, I got so good at zigzagging too. Love that S1. Love the fact that it charges through everybody. But remember, we are a 40 SC character. We cannot take these fools head on. Even with the little bit of healing that we have. Well, I guess our healing's a little bit better now besides Proud Force. And now this is just going to be the ultimate game of hit and run, because if this fool even touches me... At the same time though, I'm just looking at how much charge we have on everything, and I'm just like, no, we can finish this fool off right now. We'll just kill his ass as my phone's dying. That's amazing. That is amazing. Guys, this is amazing. Okay? She still has experience gear on her. She might as well not have an accessory slot right now. She's literally wearing a piece of accessory. She's literally wearing an accessory piece that is giving her 20 defense and 20 mind and 20% more experience. It's not giving her any attack. It's not really doing much for her. I'm going to have to figure out if the cell phone is actually charging her kit. I'm not sure. Like, I see a little pip of her SCT when the fight starts, but I don't know if that's from that cell phone blinding somebody or just because, you know, the clock started. You know what I mean? But as soon as we drop the UR arc, we can see her kit charge up instantly, right? Like, you're gonna have 3 S1s to throw. Almost feels like starting off as Millam. Kind of funny. Wait, is the anima count as a debuff? Let's see. No, it did not. We don't have any of our ability kit up. We got nothing. We're empty. We throw this thing. 1, 3. We have 3 S1s now from 0. And 5, 6 S1s. Well, that one got interrupted, but we had it. We had it to throw. Okay, so holy shit. Now that's kind of funny. I thought the ogre had weakness to light, but apparently he just has only 50% light resistance, so his damage is still getting cut. The birds are a little bit weak to light. That's why they're dying so much easier here, and why the ogre's still alive. I mean, I know this isn't Nightmare, but damn. Matter of fact, here, we will try Nightmare just real quick. That would be absolutely hilarious if this girl could even come close to even clearing the birds in the Nightmare run here would just be ridiculous. By the way, this level is an amazing spam for experience. You guys just saw how much experience she has. She does have a boost on her, but the idea is you're bringing 3 people. You bring Maja, and you have Maja one-shot the stage on Nightmare. He can do that with his Holy Spell, and you end up just insta-running this map over and over again. I'm pretty sure Buddha's talked about it, but originally this is how I started doing benchmarks here. I started messing around here with Maja, and that's why I've been saying for a while Maja can one-shot this. And I haven't really got to do it all that much, but I've been hearing that quite a few people have been doing this just because it's such a nice and easy level to clear super quick. That's going to give good experience if you have Maja, because he can one-shot it fairly easily, and then the other 2 characters that you bring are going to just get great experience, and you'd be surprised at how many runs you could do like that quickly, because he literally, Maja can clear it in like 3 to 5 seconds, however long it takes you to dick around in the menu and whatever. We're going to want to try to throw the anima up here. In fact, if anything, Oh, and Nula Meth would be smart, right? Because more of the debuffs, more of the statuses would apply, and then we'd get more kit charge. Can we get one of those off? No. And that was probably our best chance, too. Okay, we at least got 2. We got 2. We need to hit these guys with at least 1. And look at that. 2 of them turned into 3. We got an S2 now. We use our S3 to just disappear and get out of danger. I can't see where we're at, so we're going to run. It is nice to run away a little bit and just kind of hit and run. It's dope. I dig it. The S1 especially, you can so easily snipe people. And are you kidding me? Is this actually kind of happening? Am I getting the upper hand on this? That's nuts. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. But we do have this nasty ogre standing behind us like he's Nasty Nate. Trying to... Oh, man. No way. No way. Well, I mean, shit, look at all the breaks on him. Oh, it would only be fitting. It would only be fitting. No way. I mean... Damn. Malay just broke Heart of the Temple. That's hilarious. Especially considering she could very easily die here on normal mode. This was on hard mode. This is the quickest character progression I've ever had up to the Heart of the Temple. I've never seen a character out of the box where you can work on that character for, I don't know, 6-7 hours, half the day, 12 hours, something like that. And then you can go straight into Heart of the Temple and solo it. UR arc or no arc, it doesn't matter. I wouldn't be able to find any other character in this game right now that could go in here at level 50 with 50 SC. Let's take a quick look at her and see exactly what we got in the kit making the magic happen, because that's ridiculous. That is ridiculous, and that was just on hard. You guys saw it. Wow. She's just nuts. I mean, how strong she is, plus just how strong status is. It's pretty insane. It is pretty insane. We have pretty much broke the shit out of our account trying to unlock as much of this girl as we can. And she's only 97 out of 108 abilities unlocked. She's only half woke. I've never even taken another hero into Heart of the Temple on hard that isn't fully woke. And I'm talking about like 4 or 5 of those gems all the way filled out, like full on woke, especially if it's a character that needs their S4 to really shine. That's crazy. 60 SC. 60 SC. Here's her gear. We have the Rabbite Adornment. That's a 4-star item. We have Subaru's media. Honestly, both of these accessories could be swapped out for just about anything that's just going to provide more effing damage than this. You don't really need Subaru's phone. She's going to be doing plenty. Especially if you have the arc for her and you can start any fight by dropping that arc and statusing things and building her kit with it. Yo, that is amazing. The synergy between her UR arc and her is amazing. It's kind of like the equivalent of throwing apple pie on her. I mean, you guys just saw what happened. I would use the arc and she would get 3 of her S1s, an S3, a couple S2s, and then by the time you throw those and all the statuses that those all apply, that's it. Like, you just charged up 5 or 6 S1s just to mash and throw back to back to back to back, and then the level's clear. I don't know what else to say. She's not even rocking accessories, really. Like, I could put in some good, serious accessories that are going to take her damage through the roof, give her a ton of strength, give her more light damage. It doesn't even matter. So here's what we have for our 60 SC here. I used MP up 3 for 2 SC. That's just because I literally had 2 SC. I couldn't put any attack up because I only have the 5 and 6 SC attacks. We got the Fighting Spirit crit up 3 that she comes with. Advanced Aim Vitals. I did put Proud Force on her, of course. She has Night Slayer on. Holy shit. So, she literally went in here. I'm sorry, she was at 51 SC because she was not using no damn Night Slayer there. Which is absolutely hilarious. I completely forgot that I had that on her. Now, if I wanted to, I could put Skill Salve on her. I actually thought about, using Cure All, Heal All for some of these solo runs, because if you do get stunned, for 4 SC, this will cure you, heal you, and get rid of stun, illness, curse, silence, all that good stuff. So this might be something good for soloing. For these fights where we can only use our monsters, I'm teaching all of my monsters Cure All, just so I can maybe activate it in the middle of a fight or towards the end if my health is low, or if my little monster gets stunned. So I'll let you guys know how that works out. We have Auto Brave. I don't even really know. Don't think I have to have that on her. We do have the Auto Haste on her, so we could take the Fast Haste off. Yeah, I didn't see where this girl had haste. It was at the very bottom. I didn't see it on her tree, and I just thought that was fair because of everything else that she has, including dual wield. They're just going to make us pay for haste. Well, haste is free. She has it, so that's absolutely awesome. I put some Ardor on her just so she can have more of that crit. That is helping her at the beginning of the fight because she doesn't have any damage on her yet. So her crit goes through the roof, and we could just get that much more damage out of all those abilities that she's throwing right as soon as the fight starts. Light Drive, Light Mega Drive, and Light Critical Raise. She has all 3 of these. I haven't even needed to put Light Attack Rise and Light Attack Rise 2 on her yet. We do have Weak Point Boost. That was a complete waste there too, because every single one of those things... Well, no, I'm sorry. Okay, the birds had a slight weakness to light, so the birds were taking a little bit more damage. The ogre was not from Weak Point Boost. And Weak Point Boost isn't something I typically take because she's locked into one element, unless I knew that whatever I was going to fight is going to be weak to the one element that I'm throwing, and therefore I could get more damage out of that. So that's not something I would typically leave turned on. Let's see, what do we got going on here? She got the dual wield, the Soar High boost, Sword Mega boost, Skill 1 boost. This is what I was talking about. Damage plus 20%. SCT recovery speed minus 10%. Doesn't matter if you can throw that URR combo and just charge your kit like that, or if you can apple pie. Skill 1 boost is awesome, because who cares about your SCT recovery speed when you're apple pieing, right? She does have the Sharp Eyes for free. I put Power Counter on her. This didn't get used either, because I have to fill up my S4. Oh wait, it did. It did, that's right, because that's what I really like about her. This girl charges her S4 faster than Milim does. They should have done something like this with Milim, where if she's hitting a bunch of people, if she's critting, she's charging her kit up faster or something like that. I mean, I know it's critting and status ailments aren't the same, but they could have done something. Because as it stands right now, this girl's going to be able to power up her S4 immediately, especially if she's fighting multiple units and throwing statuses on all of them. You guys saw how quickly her kit charged up. And we did finish that one ogre off with our S4, so we did get our 30% to our strength for the 5 seconds that we had that S4 charged up. Combo Master, of course, this is a must. For her arc, has a Combo Master ability built in where you're going to get plus 20% damage going up to 100 hits. Well, this is going to give you 20% more power after 50 hits, so it just stacks together very nice with the UR arc and its ability. This girl does have Berserker on her. Physical attack damage was 30%, cause continuous hit point drop. I figured she could deal with it because of the Proud Force, and when she uses her little bloody ailment, remember, she has a chance to heal 5% of the damage that she's doing, as long as the enemy has her favorite ailment on them, and that is the one that procs instantly. It's her easiest one to proc. I think I always see that one go off first. So she has, 2 ways to sustain herself with like Proud Force-like abilities. So I figured that was enough to offset Berserker, and so far it's been working great. She's obviously got the Rapid Recovery and the Paranoia. I really like Rapid Recovery for soloing. She has Gash, Bloody Makeover, just got that. Fatal Flash, I think this is doing good on that Ogre when physically attacking. Use special on enemies with, and that would be Exonerate, Exunuate. Hey, this is my second language, FYI, so my accent comes out when I get to these words that I cannot read that shit. Exunuate? Her favorite little, her ailment. That is her favorite ailment. Exuminate, the one that I'm talking about that instantly procs. I'm just going to call it her favorite status ailment. Anyway, when you're hitting somebody that has her favorite status ailment, you cut enemies' defense by 15% and deal damage. That's pretty freaking awesome, especially against a giant ogre that probably has a super high defense. This is just really, really cool. It makes it easier for her to hit damage cap, especially against things with a super high defense. Very cool, because this is 15% more of a break to defense that you can have on somebody after you actually debuff them and break them, right? So if you bring a breaker, and a breaker reduces the enemy's defense by 20%, when this girl hits them, she's going to reduce it by another 15% and do damage when Fatal Flash goes off. So pretty cool, pretty cool. It's going to be very nice for bosses, right? And she has Stealing Intent. When on the ground, physical damage taken minus 10%. High Speed Shopkeeper. Love this thing for 1 SC. This is definitely helping her survive and dodge a couple of those birds until she got hit. And it's funny, I didn't bring Song of Destruction. That might actually be kind of good there, because every single one of those birds would be damaging all the birds around it and the ogre. So like the bigger mob you fight, the better Song of Destruction is. And actually, oh wait, it's not an ailment, so it's not going to feed her kit. So I still have 7 SC left. 7 SC left. Which means I could... Here's weak point boost to kill those birds. That's just crazy. So now she's actually using 60 SC. Effectively, though, going through all this stuff and all the changes that I made, she just beat Heart of the Temple on hard using 40 SC. With 97 out of 108 out of her ability kit, barely halfway awake. Level 52, that's just absolutely insane. It doesn't matter if, the arc really does help her. That combo does help her. Very cool. Very cool. I wish Kyle and his arc had synergy like that. I wish Ray's arc, when you use it, not only does it do everything that it does, but bam, Ray magically gets his whole kit charged like it's a freaking apple pie going off. Now again, her UR arc is only going to do this for her because she's, so far that I can tell, she's the only one in the game that can charge her SCT off of status ailments. So if anybody else had that ability, you could throw her UR arc on them and it would do the same thing. So very cool, very cool. Yeah, I'm gonna stick this phone on the charger because we've absolutely been killing my device today. I've been having so much fun in here. I've even been, it's a good time in LC when I'm actually dropping Lapis for orbs. I gotta be pretty damn happy about something to drop Lapis on orbs. And we're doing pretty damn good when Big MCC comes out the pocket to get a character. Now, Big MCC passes on characters all the time. He's pretty damn good at it. But this time around, Homeboy had to pull out the Visa. He does have this girl. Congratulations, Big MCC. you got a good eye because she's absolutely effing insane. Um, he was at 60 of her pity when he got her, so he had enough to get both of her weapons, right? She's just gonna be crushing it. Um, and yeah, I couldn't understand what he said there at the end. I think he might have got the arc and also, but I'm not sure. And then I had to go do something, so I couldn't rewatch it. But either way, shout out to Big MCC, whether he got the arc or not. I know he at least got the girl. Shout out to that nerd DK. He's been talking about this girl, and he's really excited about her too, especially after being let down with Milam, as a lot of the players were. They just wanted something different. I still think she's awesome and be using the shit out of her, but that's pretty much what's been going on today. And it's just been absolutely killing my phone. So I'm going to let this thing charge, and then I'm going to dig into her and her little combo some more. I will talk to you all soon, but this has been pretty damn cool. Later.